Guess who's back? Back again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we back, motherfucker.
We are back. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we back, motherfucker.
We are back.
Due to much demand, Jared is back. Jared is back.
And we got
Hey everybody, welcome back to Player Ready. I'm Jared.
And this is Chris.
And this is Philip.
And I'm Brian.
And we actually, we have a video rolling right now, but also, you know, we're going to talk about Player Ready as a whole, all the exciting, wonderful things that we did, and maybe some stuff for the future.
So in case you don't know the relevance, this is 5 years since we first launched Player Ready. We've been gone
It's been so long.
Oh, my God.
We've been gone for like
Jesus.
a year and a half. Some of these guys have been gone for longer.
I've aged like maybe a year. Brian's aged maybe 2.
I've aged about 50.
And I'm with Philip. I've aged a bit.
Philip fell off the giving tree and hit every fucking branch.
I did. I most definitely did. But what you guys don't know is this was way before I met you guys.
Yeah, well,
I used to dye. I would dye my hair.
Did you really?
Yes.
There's no shame in that.
I just gave
But
up,
I
and
also-
now it's just gray.
I dig the Reed Richards, man. Like, I'm starting to get some in mine. My girlfriend will see it, and she's just like, oh, it looks so nice. And I'm like, I'm getting old and dying soon.
See, but here's the thing, Philip. Now you are fulfilling the prophecy. You look like Dave Attell.
I love Dave Attell.
Who doesn't love Dave Attell?
Dave Attell.
The man put his dick in a fish tank just to show him who's boss.
Oh, that's right. He's a comedian. He's a great comedian.
okay.
You got to watch him, man.
I need to check him out then.
You got to watch him. He's
Quick,
great.
get some help! My hand and dick are fighting!
Oh, I came in third place. That means I won. Fuck all of you.
Oh God, I'm at 7th.
Holy
I didn't even
shit.
realize I was this far back.
I mean, did you finish the race?
What happened, Bob? You were not done.
Wait, no, I was done. I gotta stop moving. Oh, fucking shit.
So instead of talking about video games and talking about the history of where we all came from, where we're going to talk about Dave Attell and his dick for an hour.
Was it on TV or something?
No, he didn't do it on television.
No, he had a TV show, Up All Night with Dave Attell.
Well, yeah, I remember that. Of course,
At
that
what
was
point-
that was on Comedy Central. I used to watch that all the time.
At what point did he insert into a fish aquarium?
It's a bit that he does in his comedy.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's a bit that he does.
I'll Google that.
But
in my
I
private
wouldn't
time.
doubt that he actually did it.
No,
To be honest, I wouldn't doubt that he
Just
actually
seems like one of
did
those
it.
guys.
that man absolutely put his dick in the koi pond.
Jesus. Oh God, the pizza. All right, can you do this by yourself?
Yeah, I can handle it. Go.
I'm gonna be back.
Hey, Brian. Let's play that one game about the bread. You know, what's it called? Bread?
No, Philip. I am bread.
Yeah. So, Chris, tell us what you've been up to with Player Ready.
Well, I really didn't want to talk about a bunch of Player Ready or personal stuff, but me and Philip continued on after you guys left Player Ready.
Me and Chris
we kept it
continued.
alive for about a year and a half after that.
Yeah.
And then, life got more and more involved. Responsibilities became more responsible or whatever. It just became too much. And, basically once we broke our every day, every week streak, today is the end of that streak.
We're gonna pause the video. We'll be right back. We're gonna calibrate our guns and then start over. Just bear with us. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
I was like, why are we still doing this shit? So then you start doing like a couple videos every couple months, and then you get there and you're not practiced, and you're like, I can't do this no more. We had a session where I was like, man, this is garbage, and I was done. But I've just been working, got the almost 6-year-old kid, and it's been 5 years since we started, so I felt like we should get together and just chat about games and do maybe a couple videos. God damn, fuck, I'm doing her. Shit. What am I saying?
Yeah, Chris is absolutely right about that because that's what happened. Because at the time I was working a lot of hours. I was working like 10-hour days, and I had a girlfriend, and me and Chris couldn't get together on the right days because, yeah.
Brian's like, tell me more.
That's what happened. That's just what happened, and then yeah, it just stopped, and I honestly wish it hadn't stopped. I don't ever want this to stop, honestly. If we can do it once a year or whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to do it.
I just like hanging out with my buds.
America! Fuck yeah! Coming to save the motherfucking day now, America! Fuck yeah! Something in your face, yeah!
And it falls apart at that level, right?
No one ever remembers the second verse.
I don't.
T-Pain it.
T-Pain that shine.
That's it.
Well,
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I kept up. I actually kept up with the Play Already. I kept up with the post Brian and Jared years, and you know,
Go to Jared. Let's go to Jared. Yeah.
it was good stuff. I like what you guys were doing. I really liked the Philip Plays with Himself episodes because they were.
Like those.
It was legit like Dadaist art. It's amazing.
I was just slowly watching you slip into insanity.
Well, it was supposed to be the exact opposite of what a Let's Play was, because most of the Let's Players were, hey, I'm really engaged with the audience, and hey guys, what do you think about this? And instead of that, I just would talk about bullshit.
Look,
Yeah, Philip's doing like an entire playthrough of like, you know, like some beat 'em up. He's like, hey guys, I'm gonna talk about hot dogs.
That's what it was.
hot dogs, a whole episode.
That's what it was. But, you know, what I really wanted to talk to you guys about today are hot dogs. Nikolai Tesla is actually the first guy to send cheese into another dimension. Again, this is serious information I'm giving you here, guys.
And Philip, let me just say real quick, Philip, it's not like that's a rarity for him to play Karate Kid. This motherfucker, every time I hang out with him, pretty much, ever. Like, me and David and Philip will play some games. They'll be playing, I walk in, it's like the same thing every time. They're playing the Neo Geo golf game when I walk in the door.
Yes.
Then they move on to a little bit of Samurai Showdown action. They might do some Street Fighter. Then I'll get involved and we'll do our own thing, like some worms and hit this and that and Bomberman. But then, if you just leave him alone for like 2 minutes, if you gotta go take a piss or something, you leave him alone for 2 minutes. This fucker's got Karate Kid back up on the screen. He's playing through Karate Kid again. Like,
that's the thing.
He must do it every day.
That's what me and David do.
It's like catching him watching porn. It's like, oh god, he's doing Karate Kid.
David will do the same thing. I'll leave for a while. I'll go smoke a cigarette when it's just me and him, and I'll come back and he's playing Fantasy Zone.
Well,
and I'm it's like, oh yeah, David's beating Fantasy Zone again.
I feel like,
and I actually like watching him do it because I suck at Fantasy Zone.
Yeah, I feel like everybody has their comfort game though.
Yes.
Like a game you go to whenever you're like you're just like, I'm burnt out on all this new stuff. This is the game I want to play. For me, it's Dragon Ball Z. I just want to play Budokai. I want to just punch.
Oh, I love those games.
Blow up some dudes, you know.
And you said that do you have the
Kakarot?
I was gonna say, do you have the Budokai games on the 360?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nice.
They're awesome. I mean,
they're really fun.
You know, in the same vein, I've actually I've been playing a little bit of Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh yeah.
I fucking dig it, man. It's good stuff.
It's tough, but what's your comfort game though? Like a game that you're like, I just want to relax. This is something I'm used to. This is my
comfort
everyday
game.
Chris,
the thing I play when I need to be comfortable. I usually play Shaking Hands with the President. That's a good one.
Excuse me.
Is that a game?
Excuse me.
Is that a real game?
Quick, get some help! My hand and dick are fighting!
That would be.
That's a euphemism for jacking it.
Oh.
No, whenever I really want to get comfy, like I'll go out and play some Pokemon Go, or I'll kick back, play Chrono Cross or something.
The RPG.
Yeah, those old school, like, a little more. It's like, it's a JRPG, but you probably never heard of it. It's very like, it's very niche.
Called Final Fantasy. No one's ever played it.
It's either that, or you know what, man? I just fucking load up Breath of the Wild these days.
See, that's a good one. I mean, like, that's the perfect. I want to sink myself into a world and disappear for a while. For me, Dragon Ball Z does that.
That's one I haven't played that I would like to play, only because it's the first Zelda game that's open world.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
the weapon system a like hard punch to the face, but then you get
yeah.
used to it.
I've heard about
you
that.
get used to it. It's
'cause
like,
no matter what weapon you have, it breaks.
like, who did this to me? Who the fuck hit me in the face? And I was like, fuck
Yeah,
you, man.
it's like you finally get the Master Sword because you have to go on a quest to get the Master Sword. It's like it's a fucking ordeal.
Does it break?
No,
No, it runs
the
out of
trick.
charge.
That's the trick. Is
Oh.
it never breaks, but to get it out, you have to have a certain amount of hearts because you have to like pull it out like sword and stone shit. Yeah, it's super cool.
Interesting.
So last time I played Breath of the Wild, I read something about the infinite run trick, and I was running up fucking mountains and I was like, holy shit! I like ran to so many different fucking temples or whatever they're called with the puzzle challenges and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was the most fun I actually ever had playing the game because I wasn't even battling shit. I was just running around and then finding shit. And so it's the glitches in that game. Actually, I found a lot of
People are still finding stuff. A guy, I think it was this week, as a matter of fact, just found there's some trick where you like hop on a horse. But you try to like shield surf on a horse, and if the horse tries to buck you, you and the horse will just go to fucking space. Like legit, you'll just keep going higher and higher until you're.
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds like when Chris tried to travel to the sun.
Oh yeah. So like my one game that I guess still is my comfort game, which Phil could probably guess. It's not an old game, and it's a series. It's Rock Band. Like if I just want to like zone out,
Oh yeah.
and like I just need to get some aggression out, I can load up. Say like if I'm feeling that, if it's aggression, I can load up like the Megadeth songs and play a good chunk. Or if I really want to get some aggression, I can get the drums set up and do that shit. But yeah, Rock Band, I can zone out for hours and hours and hours and just play that. So that's really my main, like, I don't play it as much as I used to, but I mean I play it, and that's my go-to.
Well, I knew that about Chris a long time ago because that's when I first met Chris. He was super into the rhythm games.
Yeah, the Bust a Move, Bust a
like
Groove, whatever you want to call it.
Bust a
Parappa the
Groove.
Rapper, Jammer Lammy.
Yeah.
I'm not good at Parappa. I tried it for the first time the
And
other day.
then he actually bought a Japanese game where he had this big ass fucking controller that just had buttons.
Poppin' music.
Everywhere.
The Poppin'
Poppin'
music. I imported
music.
the Poppin'
Oh,
music for Dreamcast.
shit.
I remember him
Imported.
playing. I remember when I used to hang out back when I was still a teenager. When I used to hang out at Chris's house all the time, I would go in there and he'd be just fucking tapping on that goddamn thing all the time, and I would just watch him and be like, "How are you doing this? What are you doing, Chris?"
Dude, you know what? Just something speaks to my heart. And this is the one reason I can never forgive Prince and his dead zombie bones. Prince's estate is the only thing that has kept our 12-hour Rock Band stream from being viewable.
Is that really?
It's Prince, because we played not Purple
He
Rain.
doesn't have a song in the game though.
Yeah, there's one song in the
not a
game.
Prince song.
It was claimed by Prince.
Maybe he wrote a song on it because there's no. He might have been the writer because there's no Prince song on there, but he might have been because he probably helped a lot of people write music. So it might be something he wrote.
It very well could be, but it's like Prince's estate made the claim like immediately after we did the stream. I went back and just tried to like. I don't even want to like make it viewable to the public, although you guys would probably love it. It's a fucking train wreck, but like Prince's estate claimed our video.
It was a full 12 hours, right?
We went noon
we started
to midnight.
at noon and we went to midnight. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a day. That's probably like my favorite player ready memory.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk about like our favorite memories, and that I remember.
But we're gonna
That's
have
called
to-
a segue.
We've already gone 10 minutes.
Oh,
so
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
have to
watch.
Oh, Lord.
We're gonna have to watch
do it
part 2.
in the next
Yeah.
episode.
Wow.
Bye, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Déjase quieto.
Play on the horns!
Play on your purple.
Play on your green!
Get him,